Hey, meatheads! How are you? Welcome back. It's Meatycraft, and it's raining, because I like the rain. Hello? Hello, I'm Meatwagon. Nice to meet you. Ear, 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 ear. We got a lot of work to do, and so let's get started. So, if you see last couple episodes, I dug all the way back there. We're trying to, the intention here is to make this cutout go all the way through the mountain, and then I will make, like I was talking about, the throne room and different things like that in here. So what I'm trying to do is I came up here to the top, and I need to clear all this away. I mean, this castle is, the whole area is about, it's like a lot of clear cutting, and to make things cool that are built into mountains or built into existing land masses like this is what it's about. There's a whole lot of clearing out to do. Now, you can, a lot of things I've built before, just building them on flat ground. I don't know if I'd say it's easier in the sense that you don't have to clear things away, but you do have to build more stuff. Kind of. Something on this scale here, I think it's better to build it in like I am doing this. So we've got to, I gotta make sure, I gotta always start at this end, make sure I'm following the correct path. Actually, stuff like this doesn't take that much time. And this, in a way, I'm lucky that a lot of this thing is stone, because I do want the inside to be stone, and we'll just accent it with different things like the nether fences and stuff. That's why I went and got that because you can see just out there on the front, adding in the color makes a big difference. Having it all stone is probably look pretty bland, so you got to add some color in there, some different features, try and pep it up. We're gonna have to make something crazy for the throne room. A lot of gold, I think. I love gold. I think we're going to need some gold. So for now, we've got to get this thing cut away. That way we can get a really good idea about what we have to work with, inside here. How many rooms we're going to have, like, off to the side and things like that. So, all right, we need to go down one to here. It doesn't take long with this pick. You're going to do this, you got to have yourself a good pick. You got to have, what do we have on this thing? Efficiency and unbreaking. Probably the two best things I think to have on a pick. Efficiency and unbreaking. I mean, Silk Touch would be fine, but I would have that, I would want that like on a secondary pick, not your primary. Because you don't always want to have Silk Touch. Not really. I mean, all this stuff would end up being stone still, but it doesn't take long at all to cook it. I'd rather have the efficiency, which is, that's why it's popping through these blocks so quick, and have the unbreaking for sure, because it'll last. This pick lasts a long time, especially hitting things that you're not supposed to with a pick, like trees and dirt and stuff like that. But ever since I had that better enchanting mod, back, I don't know if it was 2.1 or even before that, and you could choose your enchantments. Well, I know some people said that it's back, but I've looked in there, I haven't really seen it, and I'm not too concerned with it now that the level is so much lower, being 30 for max enchanting. You can see I'm at 33 right now. And I do have another pick already enchanted, just sitting over there in the house. Let's see, let's go down another level. See if I can get this like carved out, where I can actually see. Then I'll just gut out the middle. Gut out the middle. This is a lot of the stuff that I do off camera. Oops. Do I have any stone with me? I don't. You know what? I should probably have some stone with me. Not that chest. Yeah, just give me some stone. Then we're gonna run out of room in here. Cobble. A lot of the stuff that I do off camera, like I used to do in the other in my other worlds, this is what it is. But you know what? I can actually height is this? Put out some torches now. This is what, when I say I spend hours and hours and hours clear cutting, this is what I'm doing. And actually, it's kind of easy. I kind of got a routine down where I'll make an episode, right? And just play, and then I'll start rendering it. And as I'm rendering it, I'll come back in here and do this kind of stuff. Do the clearing out, getting basically prepped for the next episode, which, you know, to do these series, you have to do that a lot. I mean, you can't just go, well, you can. I mean, you can go one to another, to another, to another, but so, you know, you would end up seeing a whole lot of this, not as much building or adventuring. So I try and do a lot of this off camera, but once in a while, we're going to do some on so we can talk. You guys, we can talk together. We can just hang out. You guys sit back and relax. We can kind of see how things come out. Sometimes when I'm doing this, though, is when I get the ideas for like the layout and things like that. I might actually make a mistake on something, and then I'm like, well, wait a minute, that actually looks kind of cool. You know, I talk about that a lot. It's not always that I come up with all the ideas like, oh yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, 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 and this. And then, you know, then you go through with your plan. It's actually not really, it's rarely that way, like a low percentage. A lot of times it's just this. You could come up with a basic idea, start carving something out. Then all of a sudden maybe there would be like a little cave or some opening in here. Like, man, that thing looks cool. That's where we'll build the throne room. Something like that. So that's what we do. But you can see, if I didn't have this pick, this would be really, it's kind of dark in here. Really ridiculous. You got to be careful opening up this big of an area, obviously. Start letting mobs spawn in here, you know. Oh yeah. I like the rain. The rain is kind of like relaxing. Sounds weird, but rain is kind of relaxing in Minecraft. I keep trying to leave, you know, about one block in case. I don't want to, you know, create a big old passageway for mobs to come in here, especially when I'm working like this. I'm gonna have to make another chest though. Put more cobble in. We're gonna tie this in, you know, down at the end here, so it shows up to like all those other things I was building by the Space Needle, the lighthouse. You know, we'll have some kind of something out there. It's not going to be a full fronted castle like this side over here, obviously with the round turrets and everything, but we got to have something, because that part of the mountain, you'll see when we go back over there, it's not really, I didn't really build anything over there. I have a flat area with a bridge going to it to build something. Maybe that'll be something tied in with this castle. We'll have to see. We'll just have to wait and see how this looks once we get it all opened up over here. Definitely have a nice view to the water. Maybe build a some kind of deck type thing that kind of protrudes out to where mobs can't just walk in here. Maybe they could jump down, but I don't think they have that kind of hops, man. I don't think they have the skills to come into the castle, but you never know. All right. Break this back away. See what I mean? It's like, we'll go up here real quick. See, I have that bridge built there, and a big flat area up top. I think that, yeah, I have another bridge right here. So, you know, this was just a blank hill, and we've got to, maybe we'll have to cut away a little bit of this to make this water. Not really. I might cut away part of this right here just to open this up, make it a nice V, so the view coming out of here will be cool. But let's put something back there. Get rid of this stuff. And just put dirt here. Don't want any mobs coming in. All right, let's keep going back this way. The cool thing about this is it's like, you know, like I was saying, you decide to build something huge, right? Like those round towers out front. Well, the thing is, if you're going to be building inside like this and clear cutting areas, you end up with all the resources you need. You don't need to go down and mine for them. if you run out of stuff, then you got to say, okay, well, I'm going to trench through the mountain now and do that part because it'll give me a whole bunch of cobble that I can cook up for stone, and we'll be able to go back to the towers. And that's what I did. As I clear cut an area, I would build some of the tower. Then I'd go away from it, do some more, go back to the tower, and just kept doing it like that. Especially, like I said, this pick. I could not do this. I would not do this to you guys if and record this if I didn't have this pick to be able to just absolutely blaze through this stuff. Probably getting... No, I'm not getting full yet. Oh, there's a... See, there's a zombie down there. Alright. See, we made it all the way to the end already. That was quick. That was quick. This is really going to show us like exactly, well, not exactly, but it's really going to show us what we have to work with in here. I'm definitely going to have to go back to the nether and get more of the fence. Because if I'm going to do the fence like back in, like I said, with the glowstone, we're going to need more fence. Because I used a fair amount of it. I don't know if I used it all up. I may have almost used it all up. See if maybe Fuzzy doesn't see me down here. He's just like oblivious to what's going on right now. Hello. Oh, hi. Hey, Fuzzy. You're dead. Stupid Fuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy. How many of you guys have now adopted calling the zombies fuzzies? If you guys run this texture pack, you know you call it fuzzy. I still get questions. I think it's new, probably new viewers, new subscribers. What texture pack, what I do here. So the texture pack I'm running is the Sortex Fanver texture pack. I've gone through a lot of texture packs, and I do like things about a lot of texture packs, but the thing that I don't like is when they kind of can distort some of the textures, right? If they get too fancy in a distance, like the what do you call it, the like the jungles, the foliage looks funny. So I like this one because it's to me it's almost like a nice cleaner version of the default, right? It's like not too fancy. It just takes the default texture pack and hey guys, I don't know what happened, but I just made like a 20-something minute episode, and I was talking the whole time, and when I finished to say goodbye and stop the recording wasn't running, and I went back in there and I looked, and it, for some reason, it just stopped. It just stopped at like 12 minutes or something, and I was talking about all kinds of stuff going through here, clearing, doing the clearing out of this for you. So I thought instead of deleting that and all of a sudden making another one where this is all cleared out, I would just continue. I'd jump in here and continue. So, man, sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but we're almost done with this part here. That was weird. It kind of bummed me out. I was talking a lot about servers and mods and different things like that. So I don't know. I didn't watch it back to like find out where I was, and I don't really, I don't plan what I say. We're just talking here. So I don't know. Sorry about that. I didn't want to delete it though because I did so much clear cutting here. I want to show you guys like exactly what it takes for me to make this stuff. There's a lot going on here. A lot of work. You can see I've almost nubbed my pick down to nothing again. But we're gonna go ahead and finish this part up here. Get this thing cleared away where we have just the absolute sight line of what we need to make next. We're just breaking blocks for days. I wish I would have. Oh man, I don't know if I was able. I talked about my server here at the house. I talked about our 2 aim to game servers. I talked about that we have a build team now building our own custom Dumb and Dumber maps, right? So I don't know if that got in there or not, but if it didn't, we have people building you know, maps now. Our build team is going to build us maps from our ideas. They put our ideas onto Minecraft worlds, and we're going to play through them for you guys. And it's going to be really good. It's going to be really exciting. So if you guys are watching Meatycraft, but you may be new and you don't know that I have another channel called You Always Win, always all one word. That is where we do our Dumb and Dumber series. It's me and Guns playing together in the world of Minecraft and some other things, and being our normal goofy selves, having a blast. It's been going on for a long time, and it's a lot of fun to do, because when we started that series, we were both like really new to Minecraft. We were just new, and we did stupid things, and we still do stupid things. You know, we fall off stuff, and I try and punch him into lava whenever I can, and we just have a good time doing it. So if you guys are new and you don't know about that channel, you're missing out on a lot of really fun type games like Minecraft. And we're playing Orcs Must Die 2. If you guys aren't watching that, it's really fun. And we're just you know, it's traditional Dumb and Dumber that we were playing it and we didn't know what we were doing, and we finally figured out like how to use some of the combinations of weapons, like the trinkets and weapons, and kind of going away from more of the tower defense, which was what do? You like build barricades and stuff like that. So now we're using combinations of weapons, and it's getting good. We got beat. We actually lost one of the maps finally, and that's when we figured out, hey, what are we doing wrong here? We need to figure out exactly what to do here. Get rid of the gravel. That's what we need to do. Alright. I do not want a big area back here where things can spawn in, so I'll just fill it up with cobble. Cobble! This actually almost seems like 2 episodes now. I've recorded a whole episode. Now I'm had to go back and finish it off. Man. Too bad for me, but I have more Minecraft to play. Alright, this is looking pretty good through here right now. How am I going to get those down? I needed to put torches up there, but alright. We need to make this stone. And I have 1 stone left. Actually, put that there and there. Alright, let's go get some more stone real quick. We're going to clear this all out so we know exactly what we're working with. Alright. I don't need to keep any of that, I don't think. Stone. Give me the block of 64. It's going to be such a weird episode, you said, because I was on a roll, man. I was doing my thing. What happened? Now I continue to glance up and make sure it's still recording. It could have been because I could have been close to being like maxed out. When you run out of space, hard drive space, it'll just stop recording. And because I'm going out of town, Guns and I did, what did we do, like 8 videos yesterday? We did a lot of videos, which we were just having a blast. It doesn't even seem like, you know, oh, we got to do X amount of videos. It's not that. It's like we're just playing for hours. Orcs Must Die, Minecraft, Dumb and Dumber. We were doing a lot of things, and it was a blast. But had to render all those, and I hadn't cleared out my hard drive yet. So on the hard drive I'm recording to now is 1.5 terabytes. 1.5, and then I have a 2 terabyte as a backup in case I'm doing something I don't have a chance to render the videos yet and then delete them out. I have that as a backup to where I can just tell my recording program to write to a different drive. Just a backup, you know. Usually like Borderlands, stuff like that, when I'm recording 3-hour sessions, that's kind of what we do in Borderlands. It's about 3 hours at a time we'll play. I don't need to fill that up in there. I'll do that on that secondary drive because I may not get to all those videos to render them out right away, and that's a lot of videos to keep stored while you're doing, you know, daily Tech It and daily Meatycraft, stuff like that. So you got to have, you know, options. The hard drive's really, I mean, I mean, in the big picture, they're not that expensive, like in comparison to, have I really used 64 already? Wow. They're not really that expensive in comparison to all the other components, especially that you're using them, you know, you're going to be using them a lot. Let's see, get rid of this stuff. That thing I just absolutely filled up again. All right, at least this way, you know, you guys don't come in here and say, you know, see that I had completely cleared this thing out already. It's like, what's going on, Meaty? What's going on? We never get to see you do this. And I agree. I mean, I would love, personally, I would love to just show everything, just nonstop. Like, stop this episode, start another one, and, you know, continue working. But, you know, I understand that there are some people that, you know, they don't want to see me doing what I'm doing right now for, you know, for 4 episodes. So we do a mixture of it. We try and keep it a mixture, not too much of any one thing. So, all right, well, I'm going to combine this video with the last video and make one video for you guys so you can see, you know, what I did to clear this all out. And now we're going to get, next episode, we'll get, I think what we'll do is we'll build our first room and we'll move the utility room in there. And then we're going to start laying this out for the throne room and any other rooms, and then we're gonna have to figure a way to go upstairs. I think we'll do stairs in the throne room to go up into the mountain toward the top. So that should be pretty interesting. You guys don't miss it. Follow along. Don't forget to rate and comment and continue to support Meatycraft because I like hanging out with you guys. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.